Hello everybody, welcome back to Same Spirit Gaming. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jordan.
And we got more Earthlock here. I do wonder if going back to Plumpet Islands brought the Drugos back in this direction. Yeah, looks like it, which is kind of unfortunate. And then there's this other beast here.
What is its name? Rock Fox thing.
I didn't think this was the stance that I had Pat in. Oh well, I got myself confused with all that, I guess. I guess I'll just have him use buffer. Increase some defense here.
Nice.
So, it doesn't necessarily apply to everybody, but at least in the case of Pat and Taika, if you change their equipment, it actually full-on changes their appearance.
Oh, that's cool.
So, like, I don't know if you could see Pat there.
Yeah.
But, like, he's got
blue.
Kind of a different design going on.
That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know. And you said who else? Pat and
Taika, who is currently not in the party.
I did not notice that before.
What am I doing? Amplifier. That's what I really wanted to do before, I think. Probably should have done Slashing Strike, though, because Ammon could have done a stab instead.
Nice.
What did that even do? I don't know. Whatever. Goodbye.
Destroyed it. Yeah.
Maybe I should keep Pat in the defensive stance here. I don't know. But if I'm going to do that, then let's go back to the other equipment. Although, it lowers his speed. I don't know. I'm just messing around with stuff at this point, I feel like.
That's fine.
You see, now it's only 2 of them. I could probably deal with 2 of them just fine.
Yeah.
Especially if I confuse one.
Glanced.
See, so that's part of the problem with these guys. They're inclined to apply or like put a defense down thing on my party and then do that whole mock thing that just damages everybody.
Yeah. That thing did a ton of damage that one time in the last episode.
You know what? I'm going to have Ammon use Adrenaline Rush just so I'm not attacking the enemy dude here. Although, okay, he can just hit himself. Anyway, so the goal here is probably to try and find the, like, ice thing for the, like, big talent deal that we're supposed to craft before taking on Ikubo. What am I supposed to inspect here? I see no ice wall thing.
Well, apparently there was one.
Maybe it was supposed to be there and it just didn't, like, render at that time. I don't know. See, I feel like super stances are a bit much for just 2 of these guys now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so this other equipment for Pat actually also can reduce the time cost of him using shock.
Oh, nice.
Which means he gets more turns in.
Wow. Yeah, I'd keep that one on.
Yeah, there's all sorts of ways to, like, kind of change up your team's specialties, I guess.
Yeah. That's one thing I liked about Final Fantasy X was if you played on the advanced setting, any character could be built any way, so you could have, like, Titus as just, like, a magic caster, or, like...
Even though that's not really what he's designed for.
Yeah.
There's definitely ways to, you know, maximize the character's strengths.
Yes. Yeah. I just hadn't seen a game before where you can literally make anybody anything. So you had, like, mage girls who do a ton of physical attacks. It looks really funny. It's been too long, I can't remember the names.
What, just the names of the characters and...
Yeah. Yeah, the woman in the black who has the little stuffed animal, I couldn't remember her name.
Lulu?
Yes, Lulu.
Yeah, and then the summoner is Yuna.
Yeah. You can have Lulu do, like, tons with her basic attack. Hilarious.
Okay, what's over here? Oh, 5 enemies this time. Alrighty, well, that seems like it might be worth some super stances.
Yeah, these guys can be...
See, I still don't know if I like putting Olia in her super stance, though.
Yeah.
Especially when it would keep me from doing something like this, where I can potentially apply a bunch of status effects to a bunch of different enemies all at once.
Boom. That's very useful.
Yeah. Okay. Also, very much loaded up on ammo for Ammon. Let's have him do Fire Blast. Should I go with the plus or just the regular?
Plus. These guys are annoying.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Boom.
That was huge.
And also Super Bolts from Pat.
Take them out.
Kaboom.
Dang. That was crazy.
Another Super Bolt. Be gone.
And that's it. Sweet.
Okay. Nart and Olia's bond just went up. Oh yeah, I think Ammon and Pat's bond went up in the last episode.
Okay.
What did that do? Increases exploding attacks by 20%. That might have helped with Ammon's thing. With his, like, super attack that I had him do. And then this one. Chance that the pair will be buffed with haste at the start of the battle. Interesting. See, now this, okay. This is an ice barrier.
Yeah.
I would hope that's not using up ammo. But if it is, oh well, I crafted a ton, so... Especially if it's just the basic ammo. I'm not too, torn up over that.
I wouldn't think it would, but who knows. Yeah, see, this one isn't...
Yeah, it's like, inspect. What am I inspecting? Seems like it'd probably just be a waste of time. Another branching path here. There's treasure over this way. I guess I'll go here first.
You could sneak past, but you might as well go on.
Yeah, I guess I could have done that, but oh well. Too late now.
Mm-hmm.
Now it looks like Nart and Olia wound up getting some haste on them. That's always nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, out of all these enemies, the Drugo warrior is the one that concerns me the most, but I'll probably just confuse him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's probably the Impkin here. Because that one can, like, put defensive buffs and stuff on the enemies and do all sorts of things like that that I don't like. Although that's pretty close to being dead now, so maybe I will focus elsewhere for the moment. Boom. I still have no clue what that does.
Well, maybe this is a good time for the passage of the day.
I mean, it's never a bad time for the passage of the day. But,
good point.
but yeah, sure. I don't see anything too big happening real soon here.
All right. This is the last few verses of the Gospel of John. So it's John 21, 21 through 25. When Peter saw him, he asked, "Lord, what about him?" Jesus answered, "If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you? You must follow me." Because of this, the rumor spread among the believers that this disciple would not die. But Jesus did not say that he would not die. He only said, "If I want him to remain alive until I return, what is that to you?" This is the disciple who testifies to these things and who wrote them down. We know that his testimony is true. Jesus did many other things as well. If every one of them were written down, I suppose that even the whole world would not have room for the books that would be written. I especially like that last sentence where he's like, he just did so many things that we couldn't, don't even try to write it all down because there's just too much.
Yeah.
Possibly even referencing current events. Maybe it's like, he continues to do things, and that's how many, like, multiple lifetimes worth of things. Can't write it all down. It's basically impossible. Even the whole world wouldn't have room for the books. Another way to interpret that is Jesus works through us, and everything we're doing is, because it says Jesus did many other things as well. So anyway, that's just my rambling thoughts about that. But it is funny that this disciple who, which, do they say who that is? I don't think they mentioned this disciple.
I think the general consensus is that was probably assumed to be John.
Okay. But yeah, it's funny how things kind of get misconstrued, which often happens even with studying the Bible today. You can read something and interpret it one way and, think it was an exact quote or whatever, and it's just not how things always don't work out the way that we think they will. And so, and in this particular case, it was like completely misinterpreted. Like, Jesus is saying he could do this thing, not that he would do this thing. Everyone just thought, oh, okay, well, that guy's immortal now.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice ending to the Gospel of John for sure. I don't think the other Gospels...
especially if that is within the Gospel of John, and the way he's wording that at the end is like, hey, this is me, John, writing this, and that, I guess that's why it's sort of assumed that statement from Jesus was most likely about him.
Okay. Peter turned and saw that the disciple whom Jesus loved was following them.
Oh yeah, and John always referred to himself as the one who Jesus loved.
Oh, okay. I did hear that, yeah. And then it says in parentheses, this was the one who had leaned back against Jesus at the supper and had said, Lord, who is going to betray you? Okay. I didn't read that part of the passage, but yeah, that was the one verse before. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Not real sure I'm liking these enemies right now. I think the main issue is just the sheer number of them.
I don't know if I've asked you this before, but what is your favorite gospel?
I mean, you know, feel free to call me partial on this, but I might have a bit of a soft spot for Matthew.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember you saying that. Yeah. That's right. I have a hard time choosing between Luke and John. Luke, because there's just so many details, and I don't know. This just feels like there's more. Like some of the other gospels, it just feels like you're rushing through. It's like, whoa, wait, I want to know more about this. What happened?
Mark definitely feels like it rushes.
Yeah. John is like that, but I like John because it the language it's easy to resonate with. Like, I think it's a good intro gospel, I guess. Like, if nobody's read any of the New Testament or anything, I would recommend the Gospel of John first, for sure.
So I don't know if you noticed, I gave Pat the one talent that guarantees a crit after a kill.
Oh,
so I had him on a bit of a crit streak there. for like 3 consecutive attacks, he got critical hits.
That's awesome.
Now, hold up. Why can't I use, like, Slashing Strike or whatever? I've got enough armor. That's weird. Okay, tell you what. Just because I never use this otherwise, Blood Shout. And I guess on Ammon's next turn, I could have him use... trying to remember what it's called. Gouge. If he gets that turn. See, look at that. Pat just went twice in a row. Because of having the reduced time cost for Electro Bolt.
I think that's totally worth it.
Okay, now I'm going to have him use Repair. Trying to heal up a little bit before the end of the battle, maybe.
Yeah.
Speaking of healing up, that is, like... I don't have a ton that I can do with Olia right now. Or Nart. Okay, so... maybe this, like, ground ice thing that they've done also prevents them from moving, and thus from doing physical attacks?
Okay.
That's the most sense I can make of it. Anyway. Hiya! Not quite sure what just happened there, but okay. Was it stunned, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
He just won't... he refuses to die.
Here.
Nart finishes him off. Okay, what's in the box? Ooh, Ice Blast plus plus.
Yeah, or at least the ability to craft it. Now, I keep getting all these talent points and stuff, too, but I don't even have that many talents left to give out.
I guess at a certain point it just becomes about optimizing. I don't know.
Yeah, something like that, I guess. She already has an Earthmaster talent. But all of her, like, stat and ability talents are, like, I can't give her anything else like that for now. Can I? It won't let me double up on that. She's literally just gonna have a talent point there, currently being unused.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
So now let's get a quick update on what their bond ranks.
Oh, yeah.
So, Olea and Nard are immune to poison.
That is good.
At least them. While they're in that stance, or that pair, whatever. And then lowers the time cost of stab and punch abilities for Pat and Ammon. Which,
nice.
The stab one in particular is nice. Because
Yeah.
I actually use that a fair bit. Now, are there... I'm not seeing any enemies along this loop.
No,
But I gotta imagine there's some.
I guess not.
Unless I already went around this whole loop. And didn't even realize it. I don't think I did, though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, well, then I suppose I will... I think that's the direction I came from. Maybe I'll go over this way.
Okay.
I'm a little bit lost here, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got a little bit lost.
Oh,
Hey,
save
statue.
point. Save point. I bet you just past that is the next boss. And I don't know if we have time for that.
Yeah, I mean, judging on how long the bosses usually take, I don't know.
Alright, well, let me... Oh, okay. Well, there's a battle I can get into over here.
Okay, sounds good.
Not that we have to prolong the episode. Because, come to think of it, I also don't really want to be using up these super stances just before I get to the boss.
Oh, that's true.
Oh well. Slashing swing. Status effects on all of you.
Nice.
Okay. So, if the time cost of stab has been reduced, then... I'll have him use stab, I'll have Pat use electro bolt, because they can both do that. Whoa!
Oh my gosh, 4,000!
And now he's guaranteed a crit with the next one.
Oh man.
Oh, I should have confused the one Drugo dude there, but oh well. I'll just give him a crit. Boom.
Oh my gosh, it's just insane. And those are the
That
scariest
almost
ones.
slightly makes me wonder if I, like, did the boss battles out of order. But no, because the other enemies around the previous boss weren't all that bad.
Yeah. And these ones are pretty tough too, so I don't know.
Alright, Pat. Another crit. I thought that was supposed to be another crit.
Oh no, you didn't kill the last guy with it.
Okay. I guess there was one in between that I forgot about or something.
Yeah.
Getting all those extra electro bolts in has really been nice, though.
Nice.
I don't see anything up around here. Why is that down lower than all the others?
I don't know.
It's totally the kind of thing that would be a puzzle in a lot of games.
Yeah.
Oh well, okay, so I'm not gonna just keep fighting dudes purely for the sake of making the episode longer.
Yeah.
So I think that'll do it for now.
Yeah, I think we're at a good point.
So, join us next time for the boss, the ice boss battle, I would assume.
And this is the last item, right?
That's the last item, or yeah, the last item ingredient thing that we need for the, I think it's called the, like, Lys Aegis Talent.
Okay. Nice.
That's supposed to, I don't know, somehow help us with fighting Ikubo, and, or probably more so the other dude that was with him before, that,
yeah,
like, or
auto-killed.
whatever it was that got everybody down to, like, 2 max health.
I remember that. That was crazy.
Yeah. But anyway.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see.
So, might actually be getting close to the end of this now?
Oh.
I don't know. So, also, confession time. Before starting this game, I thought I remembered it being kind of short. Turns out I just never actually got this far, because I got lost when I was supposed to find the different ingredients.
That's pretty funny. I think it's going to be our longest series, because it passed up a Knight's Quest, which I think was our previous longest one.
If only it had more views.
Yeah.
But anyway.
It's awesome. I'm not, like, that's a good thing. I like having long series.
Okay, anywho. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel to see more videos as we release them. Because, as evidenced by some of our recent collabs with others, you never really know what you're going to get sometimes.
We like doing the collabs. Those are fun.
Anyway.
We hope you like it too. But yeah, thank you for watching.
Alright. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.